Hello dear AP TET candidates, welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. In this video, I am going to explain the methodology questions given in the practice question paper 1. I therefore request all of you to watch this video very carefully and check your answers with my answers. If you have still any problem in understanding any of the explanations I am going to give you in this video, please make a mention of it in the comment section. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. AP TET Methodology Practice Question Paper 1. In this question paper, I have given you as many as 30 questions. Okay, let us now answer all of them. First one, aspects of language. This is one of the topics that have been mentioned in your methodology, and on this aspects of language I have framed a few questions, and here are given those few questions. Let us answer all of them. Here you pay attention, the study of the origin and history of words. So this is very, very important. Several times this question has been given in various TET examinations and DSC examination also, and here the study of origin of history of words is known what. So let us now look at the given options. Here these are the options. Syntax, this is not the right one. It is because this is nothing but the study of sentence structure. It deals with how words are arranged to form meaningful sentences. Here I give you one example. Mohan went to college. So it's beautiful. That means it has got a correct syntax. That means the construction of the sentence is absolutely correct. That's the meaning of that. This has correct syntax. And if I say like this, what happens? You see this. Mohan to college went. Is it okay? Mohan to college went? No. This sentence does not have correct sentence structure. Correct sentence structure means it has no correct syntax but only incorrect syntax. So that you know very well. So that means syntax is nothing but the study of sentence structure, right? And here semantics, this is also not the right one, because this semantics is nothing but the study of meaning in language. So it focuses on what words, phrases, sentences mean literally and also figuratively. For example, here let me give you one word. Cheap is there. Cheap means you know very well, low cost. Okay. Another word is also there. Inexpensive is there. It also means low cost. But here this cheap is what? A substandard word. It's a cheap mobile. It's a cheap TV. So cheap is is used in some kind of derogatory sense and all that. But here inexpensive also means low cost, but it is somewhat positive and also somewhat dignified. Your mobile is inexpensive. So in Telugu also there are some words which are all substandard. Mohanedra, sir, ipude bayatiki poyadu. Poyadu is very substandard. But if you say Mohan bayatiki velladu, velladuku poyaduku teda leda. Poyadu is substandard, velladu dignified and standard. So similarly, here these two words might mean the same, but this is somewhat a negative word and this is somewhat a positive word. That's why this semantics focuses on what words, phrases and sentences mean literally and figuratively. So this is therefore not the right answer. Phonology, this is also not the correct option. It is because this phonology is what? The study of what? The sound system of a language. So in every language there will be some kind of sound system, and vowel sounds, consonantal sounds, every language is made up of some sound system, and therefore this phonology deals with what? Phonemes. Phonemes means what? Distinct, you can say, sounds. It deals with the phonemes and also how they function. For example, P in pat, and B, what is that? B in bat. Okay. P in pat, B in bat. So this P and B, these are all phonemes. In this way, the syntax deals with sentence structure, and semantics deals with the meaning of a language, and phonology deals with the study of the sound system. Whereas this etymology is there. Etymology deals with what? The study of the origin and history of words. So therefore, the C is only your right option. So I have taken much time to explain all of them because they are very, very important for your TET examination or for your DSC examination. Now you go to the second question. The smallest meaningful unit of a word. What is this smallest meaningful unit of a word called? Here are given four options. Phoneme. This is not the right one because this is the smallest, okay, smallest unit of a sound. Smallest unit of a sound. For example, so P is the smallest unit of sound in what? In pat. In this word, this P is the smallest unit of sound. And ba, B means ba, P means pa. So pa in bat. So these are called phonemes. And changing a phoneme can change the meaning of a word. For example, pat is there. And if you remove this P and say, that becomes bat. Pat is different, bat is different. Only one letter is different, 80, 80 comma. So this P is a phoneme and this B is a phoneme. Phoneme is nothing but a distinct sound in the language, right? Lexeme is there. This is also not the right one. Lexeme means the base word, the base word. All the base words are called lexemes. For example, run is there. Run is the base word. And eat is there. It's a base word. Play is there. It's a base word. From run, what is happening? Running, ran, run. And from eat, eating, ate, eaten. And play, playing, played, play. So here, these are called the base words, root words. Every root word or base word is called a lexeme. And this grapheme is there. Grapheme is also not the right one because grapheme is the smallest unit of writing. ABCDs, all letters are there. So these are all the smallest unit of writing. And also some sounds sh, ik, ir, okay, dis. So these are all called the smallest units of writing and smallest unit of writing. Root word or base word, smallest unit of a sound. So these three A, C, D are not the right one. But morpheme is there. That morpheme is nothing but the smallest meaningful unit of a word. Let me give you one example here. So unhappy is there. Un is a morpheme, happy is a morpheme. Boldness is there. Bold is a morpheme, ness is a morpheme. So in this way, the smallest meaningful unit, the unit must be meaningful. So here un is giving the meaning of not, and here ness is giving the meaning of state or quality. So in this way, the smallest meaningful unit of a word is called a morpheme. Therefore, B is the right answer. So I have taken more time to explain all these two questions. It is because the important concepts, these are all. Grapheme, morpheme, phoneme, lexeme, phonology, semantics, syntax. So all these are called the concepts, and you may come across questions on these important things, and that is why I have taken a little bit more time to explain all these things. Okay, and now let's move on to other questions. Third question. English is considered a global language mainly due to its dash. Mainly due to its what? Here are given four options. Simplicity of grammar? No. Vast vocabulary? No. Scientific terminology? No. But colonial expansion and globalization. And only because of colonial expansion and globalization, and this English is considered a global language, and therefore C is your answer. And you go to the fourth question. The problem most learners face in learning English as a second language in India is what? What is the problem most learners face in India? Yes, in learning this second language, that is English. So what is that? Here you pay attention. Lack of teachers? No. We have plenty of teachers, no problem about that. Shortage of books? No. We have many books. Lack of interest? No. We have so much of interest. But what's the main problem of the learners in learning English as a second language in India means influence of mother tongue. This is there. Because of the influence of mother tongue, what is happening, the learners of English are facing a big problem. Okay? So that is only the problem the learners of English in India are facing. Okay. Fifth question, in language teaching, okay, nature of language refers to, that means what is meant by nature of language? It refers to what? It refers not to national status, not to lexical richness, not to literary forms, but only to social, systematic and symbolic character of the language. So the social, systematic and symbolic character of the language itself is called nature of language, right? Now you move on to the second topic of this methodology, objectives of teaching. On this particular aspect also, I have framed a few questions, and here you pay attention. The main objective of teaching English in Indian schools, okay? In Indian schools, English is being taught, you know very well, and is to develop. So why is this English being taught in the Indian schools means, here you pay attention, not for literary appreciation, not for translation skills, not for grammar accuracy, but for communicative competence. English in the Indian schools is being taught only to develop the students' communicative competence, to improve the communicative competence of the children, students. Okay, and that's why B is your answer. Seventh question, functional approach to language teaching emphasizes. Functional approach to language teaching emphasizes. What does this functional approach emphasize? Here you pay attention. Grammatical rules? No. Memorization of vocabulary? No. Writing literary essays? No. But it emphasizes only communication in real life situation, because the name itself tells you functional, active approach. If you want to keep the English language in the active mode, you have to use it in the real life situations. If you don't use English in the real life situations, how can it become active? It will be inactive in your mind. That means you should keep on using this language, okay, and then only you can pick up a wonderful language, okay, right? And communication in real life. So this is the right one. And now you move on to the eighth question, the objective of teaching English. What is the objective of teaching English at the primary level? Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, this is called primary level. At the primary level, English is being taught. What is the objective of teaching English at the primary level means, here it is given, reading literature, no. Grammar drills, no. Okay, translating text, no. But developing oral skills. Developing oral skills, right? And at the primary level, English is taught to the primary school students only to develop their oral skills. What's your name? What's your father? Who is your father? Okay, like that. Where is your house? What is the address of your house? So all such small questions. Oral skills are to be improved in the little children. So that is why this English is taught at the primary level. Development of language skills, LSRW, listening, speaking, reading, writing. So LSRW are called language skills. This is one of the topics that have been prescribed in your methodology syllabus. Okay, and here you pay attention. Ninth question, the first skill naturally acquired by a learner. What is the first skill which a child acquires naturally? What is that? Here you pay attention. Speaking? No. Speaking comes next. Reading? No. Writing? No. But only listening. First, the baby listens to the mother. Come here, take this. Come on. Like so, when you speak to that baby starts listening to mother, listening to father, listening to the sounds of the toys. So, listening is the first skill that a child naturally acquires. So therefore, the first skill naturally acquired by a learner. Learner means your child is what? Listening. So D is your answer. And you go to the 10th one, intensive reading. You know very well, extensive reading means reading the books extensively to acquire various types of knowledge. Intensive reading means deep reading. If you don't understand any topic, you read it very deeply. Deep means putting all your mind in that, trying to understand, trying to grasp the inner meaning of that passage and all that. So that's called intensive reading, lotaina reading. What does it aim at? Here you pay attention. Developing speed, no. Intensive reading is done not to develop speed, no. Enjoying stories, no. Scanning for information, no, but detailed understanding of a text. So if you want to understand the fuller meaning, the complete meaning of that text, you have to read it intensively. Then only you can get the detailed understanding, means detailed information about that particular text. So therefore, B is going to be the answer. 11th question, skimming is a reading skill. Scanning, skimming, all these reading skills you know very well. So skimming is a reading skill. Use it to what? Use it to locate specific information. Now, when you read anything to locate specific information, that is called scanning, but it's not skimming. Read every detail, no. Identify pronunciation, no. But get a general idea. Skimming means you just turn over the pages. You keep on. So, in order to get a general idea of some text, you prefer this skimming. Scanning is meant for specific reading. Skimming is meant for a general idea, general reading and all that. So here, therefore, C is the right one. And you go to the 12th question. Writing skill involves. What does this writing skill involve? Only spelling practice? No. Memorizing essays? No. Oral presentation? No. But expression of thoughts in a structured form. So when you keep writing something, you can express your thoughts in a systematic way, in a logical way, in a coherent way and all that. So writing skill involves or improves only the expression of thought in a structured form, means in a systematic way. Right. And therefore, B is your answer. 13th question. The productive skills among LSRW are. So, before you answer this question, you try to understand all about the language skills. Okay. What are the language skills? L, S, R, W. Listening, speaking, reading, writing. LSRW. Right. And these, language skills are again divided into two groups. Okay, L and R. These are called listening and reading are called receptive skills. They are called receptive skills. And so these two are called speaking and writing are called productive skills. Okay, productive skills. This point you know very well. And here the question is productive skills among LSRW or what? Here you practice listening and speaking. No. Speaking and writing? Yes. Reading and writing? No. Listening and reading? No. So speaking and writing, these are called productive skills, and therefore B is your answer. Now you go to the next aspect of the question paper, approaches, methods and techniques. So on this also a few questions are framed. Let us answer all of them. And here you pay attention, the grammar translation method, GTM. What is it called in short? GTM emphasizes what? Oral communication, no. Listening comprehension, no. Role play, no. But only translation of sentences. Grammar translation method. That title, the name itself tells you that this gives importance to translation of sentences. And therefore, again, B is your answer. 15th question. The direct method gives importance to what? Direct method means English to English. Okay, L1 is your mother tongue, L2 is the target language. What is your target language? English is your target language. So teaching English in English itself, that is therefore called a direct method. And what does it give importance to? Let us see that. Mother tongue? No. Direct method doesn't give importance to mother tongue. Reading and writing? No. And translation exercises, no. But it gives importance to oral practice and target language, that is L2. L2 is our target language. Learning English is our target language. So it gives importance to oral practice and target language. Okay, right. And go to the 16th question. The audio lingual method is based on the theory of what? Here are given four options. Behaviorism. The very first one is the right one, because this audio lingual method is totally based on the theory of behaviorist psychology. What is that? Behaviorist psychology. And it is also based on the ideas of what is that? Yes, stimulus and response, okay, habit formation, and also drilling. So this audio lingual method is based not just on the behaviorist psychology, but it is also based on the ideas of stimulus response, habit formation, and drilling. So that is why this A is the right one, and this cognitivism is not the right one, because it focuses only on the mental processes, but not on the habits and drills and all that. And constructivism is also not the right one, because it emphasizes learner discovery and also meaning making, and therefore this is not the right one. And humanism is also not the right one, because it emphasizes human emotions and personal growth. So in this way, these B, C, D are wrong, only A is the right one. 17th question. Communicative language teaching, CLT, focuses on what? Here are given four options. Let us choose the right one. It focuses on grammatical accuracy, no. Literature study, no. Translation skills, no. But it focuses only on real life communication. Okay, in the everyday life you must be able to make use of that language. So that is the main motto, that is the main purpose of this communicative language teaching. Okay, and you go to the 18th question. Remedial teaching aims to what? Here are given four options. Help bright students, no. This remedial teaching, that name itself tells you that it's meant only for the backward students or poor students in studies, not in wealth and all that, in studies. So it doesn't help the bright students at all. It doesn't introduce new topics, no. Introduce grammar rules, no. But it is meant only for correcting learning difficulties. That means whoever is poor in certain topics, certain aspects of certain subjects, so for such students, this remedial teaching is exclusively meant for. Okay, and therefore the C is your answer. Next aspect of this question paper is teaching of structures, vocabulary, and phonetics. And here you pay attention. A minimal pair differs in, okay, it differs in what? Meaning only? No. One sound only. That's the right one. Two words only? No. One syllable only. Here you pay attention. 19th question. A minimal pair differs in what? So what? Let us look at the given options. Meaning only? No. One sound only. This B1 is only the right one. Two sounds? No. One syllable? No. For example, here pat. So P. And bat. B. So these are only one sound. So this is called a phoneme. This is called a phoneme. So changing a phoneme can change the entire word. Instead of this P, if you use B, that becomes a different word. Instead of B, if you use P, that becomes another word. So these are called phonemes. If you changing a phoneme can change the word entirely. So pat, bat. So in this way, the difference is only one sound. Here pa, here ba. Only one sound. Therefore, a minimal pair differs in only one sound only. Therefore, this is the right one. Okay. Now you move on to the 20th question. The word is, what is that? T. T. Cha. T. Cha. Cha. This is cha sound. Cha. Cha is written like this. Cha. Cha. So cha sound. So teacher, teacher. The word teacher in phonetic transcription stands for, okay, here it is clear. Teacher, the very first one is the right one. Tactful, no. Teach, no. Teaching, no. Right. A is the right answer. 21st question. Stress in English words is, so In English words, stress is very, very important. Okay. And this stress only gives the beauty to that English language, sweetness to the English language. So therefore, stress in English words is what? Here are given four options. Is it fixed? No. Is it always on the first syllable? No. Is it non-existent? No. But it is variable. Variable means ever changing. Sometimes the stress is laid on the first syllable, sometimes on the second syllable, sometimes on the third syllable, sometimes on the fourth syllable. It's like that. Therefore, it is variable and it is distinctive. You can easily identify that stress and all that. Beautiful, baby, beautiful, father, mother. Then you say today, day, today, tomorrow. See, when you read the English sentences or words according to the stress, that sounds very beautiful and sweet also, right? And therefore, stress in English words is variable and distinctive. C is the right one. And you move on to the 22nd question. The teaching of grammar should be how? How should it be? Isolated from communication? No. Based on memorization? No. Avoided completely? No. But contextual and functional. Contextual means according to the context, you have to make use of that language. And it should be functional. You must keep on using that language. It should be always kept in usage. Right. And therefore, the teaching of grammar should be contextual and functional. And therefore, B is the right one. Next aspect of this question paper is lesson planning and materials. Okay. This is one of the aspects of your methodology, right? And on this also a few questions are framed. Here you pay attention. A good lesson plan should be lesson planning. From this topic, this question has been framed. A good lesson plan should be teacher centered? No, no, no. Strict and rigid? No. Based on the textbook only? No. But it should be student centered. And it should be flexible. Flexible means it can be easily changeable. It should be student centered according to the needs of the students, according to the necessity of the students. You should design your plan, lesson plan, not according to your interest, but according to the interest of the students. You have to design your lesson plan. You have to prepare your lesson plan. So therefore, it must be, it is always student centered and flexible, right? And B is your answer. And you go to the next one. Visual aids are used in language teaching. Visual aids means visual aids on a screen. So why are they used in language? To decorate classrooms? No. Okay. To reduce teacher talk time? No. To avoid written work? No. But to enhance understanding. So Apple, if you simply teach this word to the students, they don't understand it. Parasol. What is that parasol? Then the picture of that parasol must be on the screen. Apple, the picture of the apple. So through pictures, through visual aids, if you can teach the little kids, they can easily understand all the things. They can grasp the things. That is called visual aids. And they enhance understanding through visual appeal. So therefore, C is the right one. 25th one. An English textbook should aim at. What should an English textbook aim at? Here you pay attention. Enforcing rote learning? No. Rote learning means cramming, or mugging up. Mug up means batti battadam, cramming, batti battadam. So, enforcing rote learning? No, no. Developing all four languages? Yes. Teaching grammar alone? No. Translating lessons? No. So, B is only that is only the purpose of this textbook. Now, the seventh aspect of this question paper, curriculum and evaluation. And here you pay attention, 26th one, the NCF 2005 emphasizes National Curriculum Framework 2005 emphasizes what? Rote memorization. Rote means cramming, batti pattadam. Teacher authority? No. Strict examination system? No. But learning without burden. And nowadays, the little kids are burdened with books, notebooks, tiffin box, and this. So you will be carrying 15 to 20 kgs of weight every day to school. That's really very bad. So it's a kind of burden. So physical burden is there and the mental burden is also there. So many books are prescribed for study. Why all those books? Learning without burden. This is only the right one. 27th question. The RTE Act 2010, Right to Education Act 2010 guarantees what? Free and compulsory education to children aged 6 to 14. That's the right one. Free textbooks for college students? No. Scholarships for higher education? No. English medium to instruction only? No. A is only the right one. And you go to the 28th one. Continuous and comprehensive evaluation. CCE, this is called. Okay, aims at what does this aim at? Here you pay attention. Final exams only? No, it doesn't aim only at final exams. It doesn't aim at monthly tests. It doesn't aim at grading grammar only. No, but it aims at all-round development of a learner and continuous feedback of a learner. 29th one, the last but one question of this question paper. Assessment in language learning should focus on. Assessment in language learning, what does it focus on? Okay, here you pay attention. Only written skills? No. Grammar memorization? No. Vocabulary tests alone? No. But it must focus on all four language skills and performance. So this B is the right one. And you move on to the 30th question of this question paper, the last one. The most effective feedback in language teaching is, what is the most effective feedback? Here you pay attention. Delayed and general? No. Immediate and constructive. The most effective feedback is immediate and constructive. The feedback must be immediate and it must be constructive. You should not make the learner nervous. You should not make the learner disappointed, or you should not make the learner insulted. So that is there. That must be the most effective feedback is immediate and constructive, not harsh and corrective, ignored completely. So therefore, B is the right option. And with this explanatory video will come to an end. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hello dear AP TET candidates, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have still any more problems in understanding any of the aspects that I have explained in this video, please make a mention of it in the comment section. And with the next question paper, so that is an experimental question paper, because I am going to give you both the questions and also the answers side by side, okay, in the same video. So that is why that is called an experimental video. And if you think it is very good for you, it is okay for you, I'll proceed further like that only. Otherwise, I'll again go back to the normal method of giving the question paper first and then giving you the key of the question paper next. And with the second practice question paper on methodology, I shall be back to you. Until then, bye. See you. I love you.